Okay, let's move this back out of the way, and this would go about right there and across through yonder. The bottom part would go around and come up to right there. Okay, that's good for that wire over there. Okay, now this one the repairs that was made. This one comes around and crosses to the back. This one goes around right here, crosses to the back, and comes around up over here on the back side of that one. This one would have been right down there like that. Okay, like that. That one crosses right there around yonder. That one goes down up there, cross, and up on that side. Okay, now that's the way it was, and that's where it was, and it was a simple twist on this side over here. This is where it was put. The reason for this knot over here is evidently that the mechanic did not have a piece of wire that was long enough to go all the way around it twice, so it spliced it here, and then this must have been where they tied it together. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, that's tightened up quite well. If we can get just a little more, I'd be... So the way that they did that is there was a short and so that don't be sharp, let's file that off. Okay. Now I need to turn that as I bend it down, like that. Okay. I believe that is fairly near. Okay, let's remove this wire here. That's about as near as I can replicate that, and that's okay. That's good to go. Okay, now let's put that name tag on there. And you see that I kind of bent it a little bit. The corners, I just tweaked them down ever such a little bit. just ever such a little bit, a tweak on the corner and then a tweak in the middle. That's because the top of this hopper it's the way it was casted, it's not right. So plus I wanted it to be in tension so that when we drive our pins, when we drive them home, we want that to pull that down and it be a tight fit. So let's oh yeah. All right. Let's run a cloth across there. That's good to go. Let's get a close-up on that. Serial number AW49019. This right here was a Ken Eder. This was engine that came from Ken Eder's sale. Okay, what's next? Now that we've replaced the baling wire, the name tag, the next thing to replace is this oil pipe. And what I done there is I drove an easy out down inside this 1/4 inch pipe right here with this adapter already on there and tightened up in the vise. It's 1/4 to 3/8. These engines actually came with a 3/8 oiler on them. So to go back original, then if you want to use a 1/4 inch oiler, you can just put an adapter in there. But the and you see that I've got that to where that oiler pipe will be even with the top of the water hopper when the oiler is off. And I did put some gasoline down in the brass fitting that's in the down in that cylinder. I put some gasoline down in there as this needs to be a really good watertight as well as oil. This does. And if you put that oiler, that easy out down in there, then you can tighten it up a sufficient amount, even though you're using the easy out backwards. But I drove it in there with enough force to where it bites into that metal. That's pretty tight. That's tight enough. Yes. Now to get the easy out is you just wiggle it and it comes free. Okay, we got that in there. We got that in there. We're good to go.